What person in their right mind crashes a perfectly good F-14 into a homemade brick wall? No one. What's up, everybody? This is John here at MetalAviation.com with my man,
the one, the only, Cleveland's own Metal Stan.
Yeah. All right, this is part 2 of the F-14 crash test video, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the carnage, what's left over. Did you get a full view of all the pieces and where they're at? Yes. All right. Wow. We knew right off the bat the battery was bad. We knew right off the bat that the prop broke, and we knew right off the bat that there was no way we were going to fix that airframe. We'll show it here. So here's the parts. And I said I was going to get every part, but after the plane hit and it pretty much blew to foam dust, I figured we probably wouldn't get every part. I mean, it definitely blew into more minuscule pieces than I thought. I thought it was going to break apart and fall. It exploded.
Oh, yeah! Dude, that was awesome.
There's our parts. Right now, I think I'm thinking $33, I think, is what crazy number I came up with. So I think the prop and the battery are the two things that broke. So the battery's 20 bucks, prop's $3, and the airframe 10 bucks. So 33 bucks. I'm thinking 33 bucks and we'll be back up in the air. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna pull everything apart here, pull it off this plane, and put it on the new F-14. So here's our receiver, and again, I haven't touched it since the crash, so our receiver still looks good. A little quick visual inspection. Receiver looks fine, which I figured it would. You know, I figured it would get cushioned by the foam since it was sitting in the middle of the plane. Servos. Here's push rods are perfectly fine. The control surfaces actually didn't get ripped off, which I thought they did. So the first thing we did was pull all the parts off the old airframe and just give them the once over in our hands without testing them hooked up to the power system, just to tell if maybe the servos were broke or whatever. These servos really didn't even come out. They're still glued on the two sides, so we'll just pull this out. Servo looks good. I need some Metal Gear servos, so I mean, I'm twisting them.
What?
One of the servos seemed kind of hokey. Spin that. Tell me, do that with this one. Let me see this. Yeah, see this?
Yeah, this seems a little sketchy.
Yeah, so we might have a bad servo. We're going to use it anyway, see what happens. So that was kind of cool. Servos were good. I figured they'd be good. Receiver looks good. I still haven't range checked the receiver. Motor speed control. The motor, we got a little chopping on the, you can see, we'll do some close-ups here, but you can see where the prop cut into the motor's wires. That's gonna have to be fixed. And on that clip where the plane hits and you see me jumping away, you can hear the prop grinding through foam. I guess that's the one thing nice about being brushless. I mean, the only thing I can think that would happen here would be the shaft breaking, you know? I mean, bending, but it looks good. And of course, like I said, the wires are cut from the, I think they're flopping around there. Oh, that may have been what broke the prop. It may have hit the wires and snapped it.
Right.
That has to be what it is. And if you listen to it, you can hear it hit the prop spinning and grinding and then instantly stop. And our speed control, I see nothing wrong with the speed control at all. I mean, speed control looks perfect. Now, I knew the lipo was going to get destroyed. I knew it was probably going to get mangled. It was going to be a big blob or whatever. Because I've seen some planes, some really fast ducted fan planes crash at high speeds, and these lipos are just look like a silly putty. Here it is. This is the same battery. It's in the exact same shape. It really smells. It doesn't. I mean, it
smells.
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't smell horribly bad where you're retching.
Dude,
because
you know what
of
it smells like?
What?
Like, you know when you're coloring Easter eggs on Easter, the ones you dip in?
What, the
like
old school vinegar ones?
Yeah.
It smells like vinegar?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Don't it? To me, it does.
It smells like masking tape. Smells.
No, vinegar, dude. I'm thinking vinegar.
We're probably
vinegar with those food tablets. Yeah, we're probably
like to die in our sleep tonight.
Sitting here sniffing lipos. Don't try this at home. Dudes will be sniffing lipos. You know, it's like bath salts. You know, we just invented something new.
This may be the last Metal Aviation video you see. And it actually looked almost exactly like I envisioned it in my mind after it hit the wall. Nice little flat, you know, big bump on it, you know. I don't know, dude. I'm having a rough time counting the lipo.
No, I say we.
All right,
we have to count it. How much was the lipo?
$20.
Well, that's why you're worried.
No. I'm not trying to shave off to be like, look at it, didn't cost anything. Not at all. I mean, I'm cool if we're gonna count it. And anybody out there that, you know, I would really, you know, maybe we'll put a poll on the website or something. But I really like maybe even comment on this video. But I really like to get everybody else's idea if the lipo should count. I'm gonna count the lipo. Listen, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, because if I don't count the lipo, every hater out there is gonna be like, hey, that was $20. You didn't add up into it. Exactly. So you know what? I'll count the lipo. The wall fell over. I'll count the wall too if you want. No, so we'll count the lipo. We're at $33 right now. $33. We were just kind of wondering what happened, checking out all the pieces laying around. The plane just burst into pieces. I thought maybe it would just hit and crack into a couple pieces, and I wasn't sure exactly what it was going to do. But when that thing hit, it like blew up. Oh, yeah! This piece right here flew the furthest.
Oh, that's the one that probably came close to us.
It flew past you and landed like right in front of the little handbag I have.
I must say that Sir Salt kind of ran behind the wall like a coward, and yeah, I stood strong. I was right there. I mean, I had to like cringe a little bit because there's foam flying everywhere. I didn't know what was flying at me, but
it was actually pretty amazing the way it burst into pieces like that, and it was kind of cool for the video. I'm gonna grab the new F-14, slap these parts in it, and we'll be right back, and I'll show you that everything's working and good to go, and we'll take it out for a flight. Alright, she's all set up. Got the old DX8 here. So we got our control surfaces rolling. The motor's on there, good to go. Hooked up the battery, fired it up, hit the throttle, and what do you know, the whole thing starts vibrating. I mean, really, really bad. So I figured maybe it was a bad prop adapter, something was wrong with it or whatever, and I pulled everything off and ran the motor by itself, and lo and behold, the shaft was fluttering, so...
and now that you look at this, I mean, in all reality... If you were just looking at it and you didn't know, you couldn't see it, but I actually see it.
I can see it too.
You can see. With the naked eye, you can actually see that it's bent.
I think the plane hit, it started chewing up that foam, and something jammed in there and stopped that prop instantly, and that's what bent the shaft. That $17 motor, so now we're up to $50.
$50 even.
So maybe we won't count the battery anymore.
No, we're counting the battery. Still, okay. The battery's being counted.
So we have airframe $10, which is I think an overestimation, but that's fine with me. Then we have the $17 for the motor, $20 for the battery, and $3 for the prop. So we're at $50. And even on this heinous crash, we're still $50 back in the air. That's not bad.
I mean, in reality, when it comes down to this, no matter what, you can definitely say the frame is going to be destroyed. $10 automatically. Now, the scenarios with the battery and the motor and everything else, it could be different for each accident. So,
I've crashed plenty of these, and that's why these are all I fly. Because when I toss one of these planes up in the air, I have zero anxiety of crashing or whatever, because I could care less. And that mentality also makes me fly it a lot more crazier and do stupid stuff I wouldn't do. You know, low speed inverted rolling passes, and then when you do something stupid and you fly into the ground and pieces fly everywhere, it's fun. It's funny. You have a good time. So there goes my theory: $10, replace the airframe and you're good to go. But you're probably never going to crash your plane straight into a brick wall that fast and destroy it like we did. But anyhow, you guys take it easy. Thanks for checking out the site. Thanks for checking out the videos. And, don't go crashing your planes into brick walls without your parents' permission. Hollywood, out.
And remember, metal, it's not just music, it's a way of life.